this video, I'm gonna show you 7 shoulder training tips for 3D delts. What's the difference between these 3 physiques? It's the shoulders, right? This person has underdeveloped delts. This person has well-developed delts. And this person has 3D delts. And in this video, I'm gonna show you 7 shoulder training tips for 3D delts. So we'll start with a few tips that are a bit more common, and then as we go, they'll get more and more obscure. So I'd say most of you have tried the first tip before, but I bet less than 1% of you know about the 7th tip. Of course, these things that I'm gonna show you aren't as important as simply training hard and being consistent. But they are techniques that I use in my own training, and most of them have at least some scientific support, which I'll highlight as we go. All right, the first tip is to take your traps out. This one's pretty obvious, but if your traps are taking over on your shoulder movements, your delts could be getting robbed of precious tension. Now, you'll hear some coaches say that since most guys want bigger traps anyway, getting some crossover work isn't actually a bad thing. And the argument goes, as long as you go to failure, your delts will grow, even if your traps help out. There's some truth to that, but I do think that for some trainees, their delts go nearly silent if the traps take over. And in my coaching experience, a lot of female trainees want to avoid growing their traps, so this will help with that. Over the years, I found one cue to be most effective in helping people engage their side delts over their traps. Here it is. Picture that you have this long shovel and you're scooping sand out to the side. This will force you to keep your shoulders down and sweep the weight out using your side delts rather than shrugging it up using your traps.